It's almost Thanksgiving. I'm off work today. I was taking a wonderful nap, and then I wake up and every single text message in my phone is my friends calling Drake a bitch. The only article that I've read about this whole situation is this Billboard article. I haven't read anything else. I've seen people online posting screenshots of the actual lawsuit. I don't care that much, but let's talk about this. So in the lawsuit, it looks like Drake is accusing them of an illegal scheme involving bots, payola, and other methods to pump up Lamar's diss song. UMG did not rely on chance or even ordinary business practices. It instead launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves. This man, Drake, is accusing them of a RICO, and they also allege that deceptive business practices and false advertisement under New York state law. They say that UMG conspired with and paid currently unknown parties to use bots to artificially inflate the spread of Not Like Us and deceive consumers into believing the song was more popular than it was in reality. Drake is accusing UMG of paying Apple to have his voice assistant feature Siri purposely misdirect users to Kendrick's song. Online sources report that when users asked Siri to play the album Certified Lover Boy, Siri instead played Not Like Us, which contains the lyric Certified P-Word, an allegation against Drake. Apple is not named as a respondent in the petition nor accused of any illegal wrongdoing. Drake's attorneys say he raised the issue with UMG before heading to court, but that the music giant has no interest in taking responsibility for his misconduct. To the contrary, he claims UMG has actively tried to conceal its wrongdoings, including by firing staffers perceived as having loyalty to Drake. Drake has repeatedly sought to engage UMG in discussions to resolve the ongoing harm he has suffered as a result of UMG's actions. The petition reads, UMG refused to engage in negotiations and insisted that UMG is not responsible for its own actions. Instead, Drake says UMG has pointed the finger at Lamar and insisted that Drake should sue his rival rather than the label. He claims that UMG told him that the label would sue Lamar if Drake ended up filing his own lawsuit. What the f? And look, I already know how people are going to be with this video. They're going to say Drake Glazer, OVO Stan, Owlman, whatever. Look, when I first woke up from my nap, I woke up like 15 minutes ago. When I first woke up from my nap and I saw all the text messages and I saw some stuff on Twitter, I thought Drake was suing Kendrick. I was about to go on a rant. I was about to say, Drake, this is corny. Why are you suing Kendrick? Just take the L, move on, just lay low. Release your Party Next Door album, then release your solo album. I thought he was suing Kendrick. I thought he was suing PG Lane. He's suing Spotify and UMG. Unless, from what I've read, I haven't read that much stuff. Unless I'm missing something, I don't see what the big deal is. If you are a label and you are purposely funding a coup, if you want to say that, if you are purposely trying to fund my downfall and boost this song up, which is a popular song, but if you're trying to boost this song up, which is claiming me to be a P word, and you're purposely trying to push that record onto everyone and make that as big as it can possibly be for whatever reason, whatever bridge I might have burned with you, I would be upset too. Like, people were clowning Drake because he said Game 2, and depending on which channels you follow throughout the beef, people have repeatedly said Game 2 is not about Kendrick. We didn't know what that meant, but people were saying this doesn't mean he's gonna engage in a rap battle with Kendrick. Fast forward, here we are. It's been a lot of weird things on the internet over the last few months, and I don't get how, if people pointed it out in the past and people would just be like, oh, shut up. And now Drake is actually suing them and actually saying some of these things again. And I would assume he has some sort of proof. I would hope he's smart enough to have some sort of proof. But things have been weird. With Spotify, people have pointed out Kendrick Lamar has been put on every single playlist of Spotify. You could be listening to a country song, and then you could be listening to a gospel playlist. You could be listening to a country playlist, and then after the song goes off, Not Like Us is gonna play. That's weird. Drake has been the most streamed rapper for every month this entire year so far. I don't feel like Spotify has really said anything. I forgot some of the other stats Drake has broke this year. I think he has like 10 songs that just hit like 1 billion streams, or 20 songs that just hit 1 billion streams or something like that. He has some other records with like billions of streams. Spotify hasn't said anything. That's kind of weird to me. Based on what I read so far, I don't see what the big issue is. Like I say, if he was suing Kendrick directly, if he was suing PG Lane, to me that's extremely corny. But if you are pushing a narrative that is, to me, clearly false, and you are purposely funding that, I'm gonna be upset too. And that's what's so confusing to me, because I've asked multiple people after I've read a little bit of stuff. I've tried to find out, what is your exact issue with him suing these big companies, these big corporations? And they keep bringing up Kendrick, and I'm like, He's not suing Kendrick. He's suing these billion-dollar corporations. And to be clear, the optics of this looks insane. To just see a headline, Drake is suing blah blah blah, it looks insane. It doesn't look hip-hop, it just looks crazy, especially with Kendrick releasing his album recently. I did a review on that, check that out as well. With Drake being on the stream recently, Drake announced he's going on tour in Australia the same day that Kendrick is going to be on the Super Bowl. This annoying online war of Drake stans and Kendrick stans fighting each other is not going to end anytime soon, and this is just going to add more fuel to that fire. Like I said, I've asked multiple people, what exactly is your issue with this? And nobody's really saying anything outside of them mentioning the optics of it looks bad. And I'm like, bro, if I'm battling these billion-dollar companies, forget the optics. You're calling me a P word and purposely funding that to make that song as big as possible. This isn't rap. This isn't a rap issue right now. This is big boy corporate billionaire talk. But again, the optics do look crazy. Drake is biracial. He is part white. He is Jewish. People don't actually care about what the lawsuit actually is, and they don't care. Like, what if Drake has proof? Like, it's weird. UMG firing certain employees that are loyal to Drake. I don't know if Drake could just be going completely crazy. Drake could just be spiraling out. He could just be making stuff up. UMG, I think, actually put out a statement. On Variety's Twitter page, they say UMG has posted a response. The suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue. We employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing and promotional campaigns. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that the fans chose the music they want to hear, or choose the music that they want to hear. I don't know. Of course they're going to deny it. Of course Drake is going to say they're lying. Welcome to courts. The part that's insane to me is that, one, allegedly they fired employees who are cool with Drake. Again, don't know if that's true. Two, they said if Drake sues them and wins, they're suing Kendrick. That's not weird to anyone. I don't know. This is insane, bro. It's about to be the holidays. It's about to be Thanksgiving. I was about to go on my little mini break so I can enjoy this time with my family. This is all insane. I need to do more research on this because, like I said, for me, I don't see the issue with this at all. Drake does, like I said, the optics, especially as a rap fan, the optics look crazy, but again, he's not suing Kendrick. If he would have sued Kendrick and says, you are purposely throwing dirt on my name and blah, 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 to me, that's corny, but fuck these companies. Fuck these major labels. I don't care about them. All this is going to do is add more fuel to the fire, and all this is going to do is make Not Like Us even bigger, because the record is already a big song. It is a popular song. I do think the numbers might have been boosted a little bit, but they do that with everyone. They do that with Drake. They do that, I'm sure, with Kendrick. They do that with Taylor Swift, Adele, Sabrina Carpenter, all these people. They boost the numbers. Streaming, how much, what is a stream? You know what I'm saying? And all this is going to do, my boy Shabuzi, who's from Virginia, shout out to Shabuzi, I'm from Richmond. Shabuzi, I think today just tied the record with Lil Nas X for having like 19 weeks at #1. I'm going to be so pissed if Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, shoots up the Billboard charts and knocks Shabuzi off before he breaks that record. That's what's really going to piss me off. If Drake messes up Shabuzi, if Drake messes up Virginia getting that record, I'm going to post a rant. And then y'all go see me diss the boy. But this is all crazy, bro. Go be with your families. Go. It's Thanksgiving. Bro, this is like, I was just rolling over to check my phone during my nap and my phone was blowing up. Go enjoy time with your family. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What are your thoughts on this? I already know the answer. If you're a Drake fan, you're going to say Drake is right. You don't see what the issue is. If you're a Kendrick fan, you're going to say Drake is a bitch. Pretty much. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bro, go be with your family. All right.